3,576.
I think I want this.
We are live and we are recording. Hello everybody, welcome back to Into the Maelstrom, where Seph plays mean tricks on us. I don't know what this accent is, but I'm just going to shut up now and hand it over. So, Master Seph, would you like to tell us a story?
Beware the random battles. Yes, last week our party successfully delivered Mr. David Wolfguard safely to Stormcrown Island and the city of Stormpoint. While there, they happened to meet an old friend of the stream, Bing.
It is the good boy.
Yep. And after introducing themselves to the leader of the local thieves guild, Lokir, they found themselves with a new companion, a lovely little pooch named Alistair. After that, they introduced themselves to the head of the local branch of Zentarim, Cyrena, and found themselves face to face with the mysterious assassin known as the Windwalker, a former Waterdeep investigator who was once named Alia Zephyra. After a brief meeting, she told them to GTFO her boat, and they returned to Ark to rest up for the night. And we shall rejoin our party aboard Ark.
I mean, I still can't believe that dead people are showing up over here. Then again, pretty much everyone does.
Bear with me just 1 second while I reveal below decks. Okay, that's not gone right.
I mean, I can see some of the decks.
There we go.
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
I just need to very quickly grab you all and put you.
Ooh, I'm half falling off the ship.
Don't help. No help.
I'd say that you left Anarchy and all. All is kind of already asleep. Anarchy. I just need to find Anarchy's token.
I'm on the far left diagram.
Are you? And where are we looking?
Anarchy's over.
Oh, yeah.
Over to the left.
It's Alistair that we need to bring
down and to the left.
You know, if all is asleep, I just can't help but imagine Anarchy, like, with a quill and, like, ink, just, like, gently, daintily, like, drawing elegant graffiti on all his face.
I can't write that well.
No, but you can vandalize that well.
Why is Wolfgar on board?
Because he was aboard earlier. You got to. Hang on.
I'm just saying it.
I know, but you can. I think I grabbed the wrong token. I did.
Yeah. Now we have two Alicers.
You make that sound like a bad thing.
We cast multiplicity for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
The more the merrier.
So we've got everyone here apart from Midnight, who is currently playing in the treasure room.
Practically his room.
I mean, he's a dragon.
That's a room. I thought that was just an open floor plane where we could all just see Midnight rolling in gold.
Well, the door's probably a little bit open.
It's not like his mama wouldn't keep an eye on him.
I actually had no idea it was a separate room. I thought it was like a pit for like Midnight to like Scrooge McDuck into.
There's two separate rooms. Control room, and treasure room.
My mistake.
And one floor up is the bedrooms. Or one floor down. as well as the restroom.
Like a small
ship-
collection of pillows and all in this room as well. This is Midnight's bedroom. He has claimed it as such.
He deserves it.
He is a good boy.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
take it away.
Remind me, old DM, what time is it?
I would say it's early evening, so it's about 6 p.m. give or take.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Oh, mine's over there in the coal pile.
You just see a little black-scaled hand poke up out of the goal with thumbs up. It sinks back in like in Terminator 2.
Full-on Scrooge McDuck swimming through it. At some point, we should probably maybe try and count how much is in there. But anyway,
I don't know if Lady will be willing to let you do that. Mama though you are. Dragons are quite fiercely protective over their hordes.
But sharing is caring.
he'll be
Not
extra
that
more
is
than he'll
true.
let us. Anyway, I just want to point out too, that is Midnight's little room. You go in there, he will eat you. She says this to Alistair.
Point taken.
Let me get Squish's character sheet just to roll deception. Because
There's so
Midnight
much
will probably
shining.
just whine and cry. Thanks to Wanger! There.
Well, while Squish is rolling deception because she thinks she's lying, can I use my knowledge of the dragons to see of how much shit Alistair would be in if they tried to take from Midnight's horde?
Roll me a nature check.
Right, Storm, roll good, please. That is acceptable.
Let's look quickly. I'll give you an advantage because it's your dragons are kind of your thing,
Yep.
and you didn't even need it. You know that black dragons in particular are very protective of their hordes.
Oh yeah, seriously. Black dragons in particular are fiercely protective of their hordes. Like, don't even look at it funny. Like, that is
That's
Midnight.
not taking into account what I'll do to
You
you.
also happen to know that a horde this big, if Midnight was older, would make him quite the prospect.
I want to poke it. I want to poke the gold.
Now, when you say prospect, do you mean like most eligible bachelor?
Yes.
Storm will lean down and nudge Squish. You know, Squish, once Midnight gets older, his horde will make him very attractive to the lady dragons.
Nah, he's not allowed to date until he's at least 200.
Okay. Let's keep this going. So, how old will Midnight be, based on my knowledge of dragons? When I'm going to go looking for a
I
mate.
would say it would be round about. I just need to double check this actually. Let's see. A juvenile dragon.
I mean, given by his horns, we know that he will be.
Really, this is important stuff for Mama Squish to know.
Horned.
Yeah, I just need to double check this because.
Look, at least he's not going to hook up with a firefox or a firebird.
Yeah, Bob's got that covered, thank you very much.
Ah!
Yeah. It would be around 50 years old, give or take.
Yeah, Squish, I'm afraid Midnight's going to go, feeling the need way sooner than 200. Be prepared to... Be
In fact,
prepared...
he will be a fully grown adult within 100 years.
Yes, within 100 years, he'll be a fully grown dragon. He'll start looking for prospects at 50.
He's not allowed to take until he's 70. There.
Actually, no, tell why it's 26. Be juvenile at age 26.
Okay, let's amend that then. Wait, no, not 50.
Found the table.
26. He's gonna be 26 when he starts getting frisky.
Oh, don't tell me he gets pimples.
No, that was only 16.
What does frisky mean?
Horny.
No!
He already has horns.
Storm.
Oh,
Has got. You can tell behind her mask, her eyebrow is raised.
What Storm means is that when he's of that age, he's going to look.
Alistair, can you make me a stealth check, please?
Yes.
Whoa!
Yeah, nobody notices you talking to yourself, you thieves cunt.
Looking for a girlfriend. Or a boyfriend.
Really, he's a dragon. He'll be able to charm the pants off of anyone who's receptive. And most people are receptive to dragons.
Come on, not everyone's a Holly.
Squish suddenly is reminded of Holly.
So was Jeremiah.
How about we stop talking about my baby son's future dating life and focus on the matter at hand?
I just wanted to let you know, sweetie. I wanted to prepare you for what lies ahead.
He's like 6 months old.
Dragons grow fast.
Yeah, he'll be a
Another dragon
teenager within
college.
6 years. He'll basically be a teenager within 6 years, so...
He's still my baby. Anyway, so now that we got that out of you, the weird assassin person lady, what next?
I know many assassins.
Well, I'm not quite sure. We do know that there's a problem on the plateau with orcs, but... Perhaps,
Yes.
perhaps the Windwalker could give us some more information.
Well, she's not going to talk to us till tomorrow. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, she had that bad disposition.
I reckon we'd have an easier time squeezing blood from a stone.
I did that once. Then again, it might have been a snail.
Huh. I mean, Jeremiah had been around Waterdeep when the stories about the stone might have been occurring, but then again, rumors. Okay, let's see how bad he remembers anything.
You can just about vaguely remember rumors of some kind of stone that everyone was after, but you don't know exactly why or what happened.
Yeah, it wasn't very interesting to me after all. I was doing woodwork. I mean, this is going to sound really, really silly, but back in Waterdeep, a few years back, there were rumors of some sort of stone Everybody was after it. I have no idea why.
Well, if it was particularly shiny, I can see why a lot of people will be after it.
I was about to say, if it was pretty, I mean, I understand.
I don't know if it was from how it sounded, it was a remarkable stone, but not a pretty one, I believe.
Oh.
Then again, it had not been found by anyone. Rumors faded away when shortly around the time I left, actually. Curious.
Anyway, aside from that tangent. Sorry.
Sorry, Stone, and, meeting someone who had been in Waterdeep before kind of triggered a few memories.
That little kobold seemed to know what it seemed to be from Waterdeep as well.
Yeah.
He seemed to recognise you.
I seem to reference that place a lot. I wonder why.
All the time.
Anyway.
Well, it was an important period of my time. It took up an important period of my life, so
Well, either way,
that's why I refer to it.
Either way, I think if we have any need of him, it might be an idea to rekindle that old relationship, so to speak.
Mm. Well, I mean, we could try it. Maybe at a tavern. I remember him being a rather jolly sort. So if we want to go out for dinner, we might run into him.
The player has a question.
Yes.
We actually have a goal for the next day, don't we? Head north, meet up with the orcs, and we're to retrieve stuff at Yes to help us go to another plane, I believe? That was mentioned? A lot happened
It was mentioned, but Alia didn't really give you any details.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did mention that you would have to go out of the city into the Maiden's grounds.
Yep. Okay.
But she did say she would tell you more tomorrow.
On the morrow.
So, just aside on things, I'm waiting on a text message from my mom. And I just heard my phone beep, so I went to look and see if it was my mom texting me. I can't answer the text because the cat is currently completely lying on top of my phone in my arm.
Oh dear.
That's trying to prevent us from using our technology.
That's the secret of how they will take over.
They're just too damn adorable, so I don't want to move the cat to answer the phone. But anyway, so we'll get up nice and early, go speak to the orcs, get what we need to get. Hopefully not start a fight, but knowing our luck.
Well, the fight will likely come to us.
That's what I mean. Not
And I'll eat their arms.
spiders or T-Rexes or evil.
I got us. If there's spiders, I got us.
Or spider T-Rexes.
The best combo.
I mean, we have spider goats. Why stop there?
Never give the DM ideas.
But if it's just giant spiders, I got us covered. I have a track record of 8 or 9 with these things. I can't remember anymore.
I think 9.
9? I like the way you think, Jeremiah.
Might have been actually 10.
I'm so glad somebody else is keeping track.
I'm not keeping track.
But you said a number. You must be.
287. But who's counting?
I mean, I don't know how many spiders you've slain while we weren't looking.
I'll never tell.
Anyway, so to address
Anyway.
the small, well-dressed fox in the room. Hi, Alistair. Care to tell us a little about yourself?
New blood.
Yeah, has Anarchy even noticed this tiny fox?
Now I have.
I don't really have that much information about him, to be honest. I just made him up on the fly, so...
To be honest, Jeremiah started out with nothing, so...
Yeah.
He's a little shit, basically.
Oh, you and Anarchy
for us.
get on well.
I'm going for a sniff of that new blood.
He's sort of like Rocket the Raccoon a little bit. He likes shiny things and he wants to take them and just be a pest, basically. So
Oh god, he's trying to
You
replace
and
me!
Squish.
Ah!
You and Squish are the same, okay?
No, Squish is like perfect and beautiful and intelligent and wise and very snuggable. Very snuggable!
and he has a ukulele, so yay.
Okay, I'll admit Squish doesn't have a ukulele.
Well,
But she's got everything else. Squeeze.
as I said, maybe we want to take a little stroll around town, see if we run into my old friend.
I mean, Bing's really our friend. I mean, the man is so personable. He's
Yes.
hard not to like.
Yes,
And yeah, of course we're going to go out. I'm not going to bed at 6.
yeah. About the purple eye. What?
Fabled. Do you
Yeah.
remember, like, Seph?
No. I just thought, was he always purple? But I'm probably misremembering.
Well, there's also storm. You could go to bed early. Doesn't mean you have to sleep.
Not in front of the CHILD. REN.
Blinks and
Spell.
stares at you. Like, what?
Not in front of the children, dear.
I know what the word chilled means.
Yes. It means that something is kept cold, I know.
I know. I'm smarter than you think I am. I got intelligence.
Probably more than some people would assume. Given that Jeremiah is stupider than Squish.
And yet you
Anarchy
can read and
has
squish.
intelligence.
Well, intelligence does not mean that you can apply the intelligence.
Oh yeah, whoa, what the heck? Why do I have that much intelligence?
I mean,
It is. I don't know
So-
what you guys are implying. I was being totally innocent.
yes. You were wanting to play board games or something.
Totally. I heard this great new game called Twister.
Sounds like it's going to take over the world in a storm.
Alright. I could just picture Storm struggling to hold in his laughter.
But I'm not having a monopoly on gaming ideas.
Okay.
Way too much risk.
And with that said, and speaking of chilled, I could go see what they've got on tap here.
Stop fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happen all the
Which
Yep.
of the two places that you know do you wish to go to for the evening?
Do we go to the reputable tavern or the one that is a little less reputable?
You want to see Bing, yes? Bing's more likely to be at the reputable tavern.
But do we need info? Do we need to get down and dirty? Do we need to beat the answers out of someone?
Yeah, we did that.
Because if we don't, let's go to a nice place.
Well, to be fair,
Nice place it is.
we got
I know.
the
I know.
answers, but those three got the beating. She just motions towards Jeremiah, Samuel, and Storm.
Look, they gave a formidable fight.
Yeah, they did.
Storm just crosses his arms and pouts. Well, two of you got to fight. I got to beat him.
You unfortunately drew the short straw.
Yeah, you'll show up next time, sweetie.
Yeah,
Just
Pat
the
him
short
on the
straw
leg.
mean you get beaten up?
I'm sorry.
Does the short straw mean you get beaten up?
In this case, it
Yes.
meant that he had someone who was a little bit stronger than he thought.
In that case, you gotta surprise him. You gotta bite him. You gotta go for like the street moves.
I'm not entirely sure those are allowed.
Yeah.
All's fair when it's your life on the line.
Oh no, it wasn't like that, Anarchy. Was it? You remember the fight? You know the blood sands back where we were from in Ventral?
Yeah, we can barely touch Sammy. Heavily armored little lizard. Yeah.
So he still got thrown halfway across. He still got thrown out of the arena.
Well, only because I'm so light.
And they were two fire Goliaths.
Yeah. Think Storm would add 3 more heads on top of him.
I could
It's
take 'em.
irritating how accurate that statement is.
I could take them, and then I do like those really dumb like looking little fisticuff things, and I jump around.
I'm sure you could, Anarchy. I'm sure you could. But it wouldn't be fair to them to have them fight you, would it?
You're right. I'm scrappy.
Yeah, she would go for the goalies. I was somewhere
Which-
talking as we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make your way down the docks towards towards what's basically the main street. As you make your way past the two impressive-looking buildings on either side, you find yourself in the main square, and it's a little tavern where Bing took you earlier in the day.
Ooh.
I should say the big tavern where Bing took you earlier in the day, which was the Festival Drake Inn. Kida, the Goliath who owns the place, recognizes you and gives you all a quick nod as you walk in.
Nod right on back.
So how can I help you?
Chocolate milk on the rocks.
Chocolate milk. Just watches this. This Goliath woman used to be you can tell she used to be an adventurer. She's seen it all. That's one thing she's never heard of.
Our captain only has the hardest stuff.
You can just see the gears whirring at this point.
I have the utmost serious expression on my face.
I'll see what we can manage. Everyone else?
I'll take. He looks into his money bag. I'll take the braised shrimp with ginger and mulberry tart and a glass of gin.
You got it. Everyone else? Or do you want a bit more time to order?
I'm curious. Do you have anything off menu, like some particularly hard, like alcoholic beverages that you have stashed for special occasions?
Well, we have a bit of Ventralian brandy, some of the special reserve cognac from Galaba. We have some Chalts and... Well, it's kind of hard to describe. It's sort of like a schnapps sort of thing.
Ooh.
Call
me sentimental for home, but I'll have the Chalza snap. Or schnapp.
Okay, that'll be 1 gold piece for that.
I'll have some brandy, if you would.
Okay.
Still my hand over gold.
She very quickly sorts you out with a decent sized shot of each.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about a double. I'd say
Nice.
it's a double's worth.
Yeah, fuck it. As soon as I sat down, Storm's gonna down that thing.
Roll me a constitution check, please.
There we go. 10.
Yeah, it hits you like a freight train. This is the powerful... Barrel would have basically forbidden you to even touch this stuff with me.
Storm looks like tucked on a melon lemon. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Tastes like home. Like I got kicked in the back of the legs and right into the sand.
To be honest, it smelled like paint strip up.
Yeah, that's why you know it's really good, Jeremiah.
Watching Storm's example, if I have my chocolate milk, I'm gonna throw that back like he did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Keita was able to nip into the back and have a quick word with the chef, and he basically he had some experience of being in Ventral. He knows things, so he was able to knock together some not brilliant chocolate milk, but serviceable.
It'll do. I throw it back, immediately choke, and lots of it comes out my nose.
Oh, that is she alright?
I think she might have been a bit fast, but she'll be fine.
She'll be fine. She's the trooper, this one.
Yes, I don't know if she's all right, but she'll be fine.
Yeah, well,
I give a shaky thumbs up, coughing my lungs out.
Let's give Anarchy's back a gentle pat, get it all out. Thump, 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 thump. There you go.
Yeah, well, what are the rest of you having?
I'll have a brandy. Nice thick brandy.
This is your second one.
I would also like a second, if you please.
I didn't hear that you'd already got it.
Yeah, you'd already got it.
Ignore me. Ignore me then.
Storm will, however, order another one.
Oh, judge me if you're drinking more, Sammy.
And I'll have one of your ales.
No problem. She's already handed you Jim, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I'm already ordering the beer for afterwards.
Fair enough.
Napoleon
So
brandy.
I'd say between the various orders, it's about 3 gold so far.
Well, I'm paying for my shots from my own massive pile of 6 gold. I don't even know where that pocket change came from. It's been sitting there for months.
Probably the original story.
Look, I have 3 gold and 7 silver after spending a bit of money.
No, I know what happened to Storm's starting gold. He gave it all to the party. It's in the group inventory.
Yep.
And how much was the brandy?
1
Again?
gold piece.
Gold. Okay.
I can
Question.
basically buy what I want. Miss Missy gave me, like, spending money.
So, question, Seph, did I get my second round?
Yep, you get your second round.
Yeah!
Round 2, ding ding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite as enthusiastic as the first time. It's a bit shaky as Storm brings it up to his like muzzle, but he still like downs it in one all the same. So another con save.
Yep, if you could, please.
Yep, that seems on par.
Yeah,
So-
this hits even harder. I don't know,
So-
did it give you advantage? No, I didn't.
No, you
Yeah, this
didn't.
hits even harder.
Storm.
Yes, Jeremiah.
I know you're trying to drink a barbarian under the table right now, but trust me, some of us have and know their limits, and you might be better off going for the slightly weaker stuff. Gesundheit.
Yeah, thank you.
We especially don't want to be setting a bad example for Anarchy.
Indeed, we are.
I
In a
am
way,
that.
I mean, in a way, we both are father figures. You and I.
Anarchy, I would like you to roll me an insight, please.
Oh.
I just want to take the edge off the sting of defeat, Jeremiah.
Yeah, Anarchy, you've noticed that since coming back from what happened in Arcadia, you were never really told exactly what happened there. And you notice that Ardeth has been acting slightly different than usual.
All right. I'll be a little subtle. I'll kind of I'll saddle up to her. I'll be a little subtle, leaning as far as I can up on the bar.
You'll also notice that she hasn't eaten, drank, or slept since then. There's nothing unusual about her not sleeping, but even at mealtime, she has eaten at least a little something more just to try and keep people at ease.
How you doing? You okay?
I'm fine, Anarchy. Just like I said, he could be setting a better example for you.
Are you extra super duper sure you're okay? Subtlety. Go Anarchy.
Yes, it's. I'm fine, Anarchy. Honest.
I'm gonna keep an eye on her now. Just be aware if anything starts going wrong. If she starts reacting bad, I'm gonna try to insight that. But I give her a loose hug that she could break out of if she likes.
You notice that she does usually return the hug, but this time it's a little tighter than normal.
Oh.
Man,
All
Storm feels bad now, and he upturns the shot glass and just pushes it away. And just goes Jeremiah, I think you're right, Jeremiah. I should drink the softer stuff for now.
Yeah. And Jeremiah's actually looking if Bing might already be around.
Roll me a perception check. See what it's. Yeah, you notice the cordial little Kobold sat in the corner.
Storm? Looks like my old friend is here. Well, acquaintance.
Oh, well, why don't you go
Mr.
over and say hi?
Do
Invite him
you?
to join us.
All right, I will do that.
I mean, I gotta get some actual food in me. I can't live on alcohol alone.
There's a little bit of my mulberry tart left over if you want that.
You know what? Hell no, I'll have that. Storm will take that and dig in. No, wait. Dessert before the main course? No, I have to set a better example. Storm pushes it away. That can wait.
All right.
But dessert is best served before your actual meal, so you'll
Okay.
have room for it.
And Jeremiah sidles up to the table where Bing Natkin is sitting.
Bing is he's kind of got his own little drink of wine. He goes, "Oh, hey Jeremiah."
Hello, Mr. Natkin. Me and my friends were wondering if you would mind joining us over at our table.
Oh, of course not.
I mean, I seem to remember that you were rather fond of having people around you.
Well, that's kind of the rule of being a green paladin. Gotta make sure everyone's happy. And you notice before you even finish a sentence, he was already halfway towards making his way to the party.
Well, as eager as he always was.
I'm just going to very quickly change the music to a little bit more jumping.
I'd like to say that during that exchange, Storm would have ordered a double helping of steamed whitefish and wheat bread, but with water. Instead of more alcohol. And yeah, it's for Bolt as well.
Bing kind of walks over, hops up onto a chair and goes, "So, you guys enjoying the city?"
Yes.
Well, we met a lot. Oh, wrong character voice. Every time Big turns up, I start slipping back into Rascal. Well, we met a lot of interesting people and got beat up. And had a knife put to my throat, so an interesting day.
That sounds unusual. It's not... I mean, the Thieves Guild are based here, but see, a lot friendlier than that.
It was someone we both might know.
Huh? We both might know.
Yeah.
Interesting. You see Bing's remaining antenna kind of twitches a little as he's thinking. That doesn't matter for now.
Yeah.
So, how can I help you guys?
Well, you know the city, and you know what's going on around here, so maybe you could tell us a little bit about the place. That's at least what I thought.
Basically this place was set up so people wouldn't be bothered by the Admiralty or by certain other organizations in the area. Sort of like a neutral ground. And of course the fact that legend has it that all the hunting guards kind of use this forest up at the top of the plateau over there for their little personal sporting playground. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting place. I mean, there's giants living on and under the mountain. A couple of orc tribes. It used to be some furbolgs, but apparently they split a couple of decades ago.
So, about those living up on the plateau, we've heard rumors that there are some orcs living there. Rather peaceful ones.
Yeah, well, peaceful by orcish standards. I mean, the ones in the wildlands can be pretty rowdy, but these guys, they're pretty quiet. Once per year, they'll have like a big get-together where they get out all the aggression, the glory of Grummush sort of thing, but for the most part, they keep themselves hunt. Because, to be honest, the animals up there are more dangerous than anything the orcs have, to be honest.
Really?
Okay, that's got my interest. What's up with the animals up there?
For some reason, they're not dire animals, but they're a lot bigger and meaner than conventional animals, and some really unusual stuff.
Are they big enough?
Honestly,
Well, there's stuff from place named these big scaly things, dinosaurs.
Oh, we got those before.
oh yeah,
Oh,
we got those in Charles. Well, Charles out.
Tasty.
Fair enough. There's also really unusual stuff like extra planar stuff. I mean, the stuff up there, I've not really looked around, but I have seen some of the locals say they've seen stuff from the Feywild up there, Shadowfell.
Well, that would explain why this is the gods' hunting ground. Everything's here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not native here. I think
Oh,
gods
no.
kind of drop them in and let them run around a little and then go after them, but yeah, it's pretty dangerous up there.
Like I do with those chickens I chase in the streets sometimes.
I suppose.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't meet her. Anarchy. This is Bing Natkin. Bing. This is Anarchy.
Pleasure to meet you.
I believe you mean to say Captain Anarchy, Jeremiah.
Indeed, I apologize for forgetting the rank.
Psh, you guys are my friends. You can call me just Anarchy.
Okay then, just Anarchy.
That's a strange first name.
I'm technically I'm a captain myself, although it's kind of an honorary rank.
Yeah, she's commanding the boat that we came in on.
Ark is very nice.
Oh, but I noticed it's a nice ship.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like Ark himself, very nice guy.
Bing
The
kind
ship's
of
named after. The ship is named after someone.
Oh, I see what you mean. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know about Plateau. It's pretty dangerous, but yeah, if you have to go up there, it can be fun. Just be careful.
Yeah. Given that you've been around the block a bit around here, you can probably tell me if which gods are currently out and about, if they wander down into the city.
To be honest, the gods really don't come into the city. They kind of, well, you know, gods of the hunter life. They kind of prefer to be outdoors. So cities are kind of this city's kind of the safe place.
I mean, Jeremiah, if you want, I can check where Rowan is, but that's not what I can do.
I wasn't thinking of Rowan. I was thinking of
You probably should. The Beastlands have a nickname, you know, Rowan's Domain. They're called
Yeah.
hunting grounds.
Yeah, though he's the least of my worries.
And you
Especially
can
for you lot. Especially for you lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he winks to Storm. Trying to make certain.
Yeah, I get what you're putting down.
Yeah, I mean, some gods come for the side entertainment.
Well, I can't say for sure. Like I mean, I'm not a. I mean, I suppose I could. To be honest, I know paladins can sense divine beings, good, undead divine beings, fiends, etc. But it's not exactly a large area ability.
Yeah.
It's kind of just restricted to the room I'm in. So
Yeah,
100 radius.
I was just curious, trying
Plus,
to
I'm
make
not
certain.
really one of those. I'm also not one of those holy light sort of paladins. More the glory of nature sort of thing.
Yeah, I I kind of have been aware. I mean, a few years back in Waterdeep. I mean, we've run across each other sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the first time I had to officiate a wedding, so.
A wedding?
Yeah, you know, Cully and Rascal.
Oh, you officiated? You officiated that? I didn't know. Had I known, I would have been there.
Yeah. And it was kind of a spur of the moment sort of thing, but those crazy kids, they made it work.
Yeah,
Can you believe they have 8 kids now?
Yeah, and I heard they're actually expanding the tavern.
Yeah, they're opening up a proper theatre.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, maybe when all this, and he makes a grand gesture to the room, is over, maybe I'll see and look at the old stomping grounds.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm hoping once I'm done here, I can pop back to visit.
Yeah, Jeremiah, I hope you're willing to drag me along with you to Waterdeep, because then I can make references to Waterdeep all the time.
As I said, it was a rather impressive period of time. I mean, the fires to the south.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Did anyone ever figure out what caused it?
Not that I'm aware of. But, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Lady Hunter's husband made a good deal out of that.
Yeah, from what I heard, they're now at his mansion.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Also, they're with a litter of kitten.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good themselves too.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone involved, apart from pretty much everyone involved has had a good deal.
Storm just kind of leans down to Squish, and he's like, I bet this would mean a lot more to us if we knew what the hell they were talking about.
I think we kind of reminisce a little bit too much, Jeremiah, but
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to exclude you, friends. Terribly sorry about that.
If you and the viewing audience would like to understand what the fuck all these references are, please watch our playthrough of Dragon Heist.
Indeed. Available on YouTube.
Anyway, back to the present day. Is there anything unusual you know about the orcs?
Not really, other than that both tribes are, well, how well do you know orcs in this part of the world? As in the Scorpion Clubs.
And blinks.
I'll roll me a history check, please, Squish.
Sure, I can try that. History. Boop. I know that much.
Because you grew up in the Wildlands, and that's where the monastery where you were trained was located, you know that in the Scorpion Coast, male orcs are less numerous than females. Females tend to be more aggressive, basically the warrior caste of orc society. 1 second.
Anarchy, what are you trying to do?
Nothing.
Okay, just the player asking.
You know that orcs in this part of the world tend to be more matriarchal. It's still an equal society, male and females have the same standing, but women are seen as the stronger half-ish of orc society.
Sounds interesting. Okay. And if we just, like, start walking towards their village, they're not gonna, like, shooting us or anything, right?
Not that I'm aware of, but they're kind of riled up at the moment, so they might do?
Do you have any idea what riled them up?
I can't say for certain. I mean, last patrol we sent out said that things were getting wild up there.
Well, it sounds like it's a pretty wild place, so it could be any amount of things.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll find out tomorrow when we get up.
Yeah, I would rather prefer knowing what awaits us than running in blindly, but
Now here's something I'd like to know. What about this mysterious train? Like, can that take us any further up north?
Afraid not. The train just goes up and down the cliff.
Fuck! Oh. Retract that!
Make no mistake. I mean, you gotta take the train to get out into the maiden's grounds. At least you don't have to. At least you don't have to try and climb up the cliff.
Ah, so we have to go through the maiden's grounds to get up to the orcs on the plateau.
No.
the
That's
plateau
the
is
player.
the maiden's grounds.
Grounds.
Bleh, that was the player!
Yeah, the plateau is the main. The entire plateau is the maiden's grounds.
Okay.
Say, Bing, the maiden's grounds. Is there any reason why the place is called that?
Well, mainly because, as I said, it's where all the guards of the hunt do their thing, and most of the guards of the hunt tend to be women. You know?
Yeah, I'm aware, but still,
Well, that's why it's called the Maiden's Grounds.
Alright. I had thought there might have been a deeper meaning, but, as they say, sometimes a braised shrimp is just a braised shrimp, eh?
Pretty much.
Oh, Storm, you didn't eat the, bit of the mulberry tart yet.
Oh,
You haven't ordered any... Yeah, people haven't ordered any food yet apart from Jeremiah.
If
Well, I
Steve
did
had
play
left that mulberry tart unattended for any length of time, Midnight probably would have tried to steal it.
he can have it. He can have it.
Alright.
So I'm guessing everyone's going to order something to eat, or... You want to
Everyone-
move on?
I'm
Everyone
just
but
content to
Jeremiah.
skip to the next morning.
Okay.
There's not much else
You
we can do
all-
tonight.
Okay, you all enjoy the meals you finally order. I would deduct about... make it 10 gold in total. To cover everyone's meals and drinks. And you make your way back to Art. Bing says his goodbyes and makes his way wobbly towards the... As you pass this building here, you notice he staggers into this building on the southern edge of the street.
Real quick, you said it's 10 gold
In total.
Total.
in total. And a power move, I jump up and I slap 10 gold on that baby, on that bar.
Kida looks a little surprised because, well, you're the captain.
Indeed she is.
Okay, you all make your way back to Ark. Make your way into your own separate little cabins. Alistair, it's basically an empty cabin that Alistair can crash in. So, Ardeth and Orla take their cabin. Squish and Storm in theirs. Jeremiah. Sammy.
I'll be a super quick guy.
No worries. And Anarchy and Alistair both get their own little cabins there. Anarchy gets the captain's cabin, which is here.
Awesome.
And as you drift off to sleep, Anarchy. I just need to put some music on for this.
Oh, fuck.
As you sleep, your eyes start to feel cold, something unusual. As in your dream, you find yourself in a dark room.
Can I move in the dark room?
Yes, you can move.
All right. I'm just gonna do a quick little sweep of the room just to make sure no one's in there with me, because darkness
Roll a
is scary.
perception check. You can't see anyone in the room, but you can feel someone's there.
All right. I'm gonna. Is the dark room that I'm in? Is it like my room with my bed and stuff, or just me in that room?
It's a fully furnished room. It's not one you're that familiar with, but it is decorated in the same way the mistress's rooms tend to be.
Oh, it's a familiar place then.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
familiar.
No,
I'd say it's familiar, but it's a little bit off-putting because of how it's clearly not one of the mistress's rooms.
Am I aware that this is a dream? Like, do I know I went to sleep and woke up, or is it like one of those dreams where you don't know you're dreaming?
Roll me an insight check. Meets it, beats it. Yeah, you know this is a dream.
All right. If there's like a curtain or a bed or anything, I'll just huddle into the fabric of whatever's there.
Oh, come now, you don't need to be afraid of me, my dear.
Is it the same voice?
Yes, this is the same voice that you were speaking with in the tavern.
I don't know you. Miss Missy doesn't like me talking to strangers.
Oh, my dear Allura knows exactly who I am. And you do too, although you probably never actually know my name.
What's your name?
My dear, my name is Mask.
Mask?
Yes. And I'm friend and patron to all who study the roguish arts.
Oh.
Yes, I was there with you in that sewer when you so handily dealt with all those spiders.
You know about my feats of heroic courage.
I made sure they stayed asleep as you crept behind them and sliced your dagger straight into their most vulnerable part.
I'm kind of slinking out of wherever I've sequestered myself to get a little closer.
Roll me a perception check. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. As you look around, you can't see anyone actually there. All you can hear is his voice.
Why are you in my dream? It's when I usually dream about nice things.
Well, here's the thing. You're quite close to one of my... I hate to use the word cleric. It's so... Oh, I hate organized religion. Which is unusual for a god, I will grant you, but... yes. Basically, you're close to one of my key masters.
Oh, you're a god.
Yes, I'm the god of thieves.
Do you hear me talking sometimes? I'll talk to all you guys just in general. I don't get an answer, but I know some of you are listening.
Oh yes, I do hear you sometimes. I hear it every time you speak in our language. In fact, right now we are talking in Thieves' Cant.
Did I notice I was talking in Thieves' Cant, or was it just really natural?
I would say with that 27 perception, yeah, you noticed. He's spoken entirely in Thieves' Cant at this point.
Oh. Well, I tried really hard to learn it, so it's good to use it every now and again.
Oh, trust me, when you're one of our profession, it's natural.
That's why it was so easy. Ugh.
Indeed. And I know that Allura has been taking particularly good care of you since... what are their names? Oh yes, Fela and Malexis decided to break the rules.
I don't like them. I don't want to talk about them.
I know, my dear, but... Look at it this way, they were foolish enough to break my rules, and they were punished accordingly.
Really?
Oh, yes. They found themselves in quite the deep dungeon.
Well, that's okay.
But yes, you are doing quite well for yourself. You were adopted by someone who stole from me.
Oh. Who?
Yes, it's... why, my dear Allura, or as you call her, Miss Missy.
Oh yeah, Miss Missy. She's very nice. I'm sure she might have stolen it on purpose. I'm not sure.
When you steal first my blood and then my heart, it gets interesting, to say the least.
She stole your heart? Do you love her?
There is affection, that is certain. But yes.
Kind of laugh into my hands.
But yes, I would be careful. The Windwalker is dangerous, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yep.
You can trust her, but I would not push her too far.
Alright. So just like, what's too far? Lines are different for people.
She may not quite enjoy some of your cheekiness.
Oh,
but
so
bear
don't
in
put
mind...
two laces together.
No. But
Alright.
bear in mind, you can easily threaten her with the mistress's displeasure.
I will, if I have to, but I will be on my best behavior, and I salute.
The other thing I would ask you is... this pup, Alistair. He's not quite aware of what Lork here has in store for him. I would like you to help him out, getting to know the group, so to speak.
Make them feel welcome. Got it.
Exactly. Thank you, Anarchy. And
of course.
I have a gift for you. You'll find it...
Is it another dagger? I only have 2 hands.
No, not another dagger. This is something very special that only the god of thieves, the god of luck, can bestow. You
I
will only
look
be able
around
to use
wildly.
It's not here. You'll find it when you wake up, but I warn you, you can only use it the once.
Once.
Only use it when you absolutely need to.
Absolutely need to. Got it. You know, when I first realized I was here, I was a little afraid this was going to be a scary dream, but this is pretty nice. It's nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you as well. The mistress
And now
is
I have
somewhat
someone a little more specific to talk to when I'm talking to all y'all up there.
Well, you don't need to be just specific with me. I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't enjoy worshippers. It's not really my thing, but I'll be glad to...
Why would I worship you? You guys are my friends.
That is why you are such a refreshing breath of fresh air, Anarchy. But yes, if you have any trouble, talk with Lork here. He is my keymaster here.
Lock. Keymaster. Got it.
Lork here. But yes,
Lock here?
Lork here. Lorkir.
Awesome. Lork here. Okay.
Yes. Now, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, Anarchy.
I will. You have a nice night too.
Thank you. You hear the voice chuckle slightly as the room begins to fade, and you find yourself back in your cabin.
Is it the morning or is it still night?
I would say it's morning at this point.
Oh no, I didn't ask if this was supposed to be one of those hush secret conversations. I'm sure.
And also I'd say as you wake up, in your pocket, there's something hard in your pocket. Something small and hard in your pocket.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna check that bad boy out.
Okay. As you fish out this small crystal, you notice it's been cut very particularly. It's been cut with little triangles on it. 20 of them. As you look at it, you get the instinct that if you were to throw this, something very good could happen.
Something good could happen. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna put that back in my pocket for a rainy day.
I'm just going to say this, mechanically speaking, you've just been given a luck die.
A luck die. Okay.
So basically, you get a bad roll, say for example, of death save or whatever, you can roll this die, re-roll this dice, and add it to the roll you've already got.
Awesome. That sounds really cool. Thank you.
It's basically a big bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say it's close to a halfling's luck die, but pretty much. It's like a mix between the two.
I lay back on my bed and I wave at the sort of ceiling of my room and just like, thank you, Mask.
Yeah, the player misheard Mask as Mads and was wondering what she's doing here.
No, it's Mask.
Yeah.
No, it's Mads Nicholson.
No, it's Lady Madeline of Circles.
Who is this Lady Madeline? I think you mean Colrath Skyreach. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Well, there was a Lady Madeline of Circles. She unfortunately passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Story's a little bit fuzzy as to what actually caused her death. Some said it's the despair over someone breaking into their house.
But
Anyway.
since I'm
Moving on.
awake, how's that going for me? Is like there anything I can do in the morning?
Oh, well, I'd say it's about 7 a.m. now. You've had a good night's sleep. It's up to you, really. There's not all that much to do on Ark, but
Why do I see Anarchy looking for something resembling Fruit Loops?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself some breakfast and maybe race off to tell Ark about my dream, because I don't know if this was a hush-hush conversation, but I know that Ark has got my back.
okay, you make your way up to, well, it's basically the galley area. You're able to find some cereal type food in one of the holds, and you're able to have a nice breakfast before you make your way into the chamber where Ark is. Good morning, Captain.
Hi, Ark. How are you?
I'm functioning well. Even more so since Madam Ardeth installed my upgrades.
That's great. I'm glad you're feeling good. I had a super cool, weird dream last night and was one of those real ones.
Oh?
And I know that you wouldn't tell anyone and have my back because I don't know if this is a thing I don't know if it's an okay thing to share with everyone else, but I know that you would never betray me.
That I can guarantee, Captain.
So I'm just gonna have a seat and just kind of like eat my cereal equivalent and just tell them all about my dream.
As you
And share
account,
the dice.
as you account the events, Ark takes a careful look at the dice. This is quite an interesting item, Captain.
Yeah, it's good luck. I can feel it.
It is precisely that. It is what is known as a sliver of probability.
Sliver of probability. That's
Yes,
a cool name.
Basically, it's a drop of pure luck.
Oh, wow.
There are
Can you
some.
drink luck?
I'm afraid that is not possible, Captain, but then again, you are holding basically a fragment of reality, so who knows? I would not advise it, though.
Yeah, I just figured I'd ask.
I get the feeling that this sliver of probability will allow you to alter destiny.
So it's only for a very, very rainy day.
Precisely.
All right.
Say,
Thanks,
for example, if you were wounded or a comrade of yours wounded, this dice has the potential to undo that damage. Or at least alter their fate just enough to prevent their death. That sort of thing.
That makes sense. Well, a captain's duty is to their ship, and I just start doing like little stretches, and I'm like, I better go get up everybody else being lazy.
I would keep the existence of Mask a secret, Captain, at least from everyone but Alistair. It sounds as though our new friend is already familiar with him.
Yeah. Well, I'm off to go make a friend and wake up friends and respectfully wake up one other person.
I wish you the best of luck, Captain.
Thank you, Ark, and I skip away.
You skip your way from the control room, down the stairs, and into the habitation deck.
Just as you come round the corner, Jeremiah's actually popping out the door. Morning, Anarchy. Morning,
I don't
Captain.
stop skipping at you. My skip speed increases, and I just go for I try to go for a tackle, but I don't move you an inch.
No, you're in a good mood. Jeremiah answers with a hug.
Heck yeah.
Had a good night's sleep. Enjoyed the night. Enjoyed yesterday.
I had a nice dream.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Well, shall we wake up the rest?
Yes. Let's see here.
Storm?
I'll wake up.
They're doing
I
that
was
thing where they're
told.
talking really loudly in the corridor.
The player would respond, but Storm actually isn't there right now.
He should be. His red he is.
Oh, I moved him on purpose. Don't worry, he's not far.
I was told to not open Squish and Storm's door without knocking for some reason, so I can get someone else. I can get Samael.
Alright, I'll knock on their door. Knock, knock, knock.
I just enter his room.
All you lovebirds. It's morning already. Rise and shine, as they say.
No, it's not. More sleep is
I start-
required.
I start gentle jumping on Samael's bed.
Like, Squish will realize at this stage that there is no storm. Like, ah.
There is a pile of like pillows, though, in a somewhat stormish shape that has been left for you to snuggle.
It grudgingly gets out of bed, gets dressed, and peeks her head out the door. Do you want to see where Storm went?
He's not in there with you?
Squish looks back into the room where there's like only just a bed. No.
Well, I haven't seen him.
I wonder where he's wandered off to.
He's probably still aboard the ship.
No, I should hope so. I'm going overboard.
Real quick, where's the assassin person I'm supposed to be wary of?
She is in a different boat
Yeah.
elsewhere in the harbour.
All right, just making sure I'm not gonna make any mistakes here. So after rudely waking up Samael by jumping gently on his bed, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go wake up. Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. How did I forget her name?
Ardeth?
Ardeth. Thank you. I don't know why. I wanted to put L's in there.
It's not Ardeth.
Okay.
And then I respectfully wake up Ardeth.
Okay. How are you going to go about this?
I'm just gonna knock once and gently open the door. You know, that sort of, I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but, you know, asserting my authority as your captain by entering anyway.
Okay. As you open the door, you can see her and Orla basically cuddled up together. But you notice that Ardeth is kind of... Both are still asleep, but Ardeth's... There's something just off about her body language still.
Alright, is she, like, trancing or is she awake?
She's actually asleep.
Oh. Is that unusual?
You've seen her sleep before, but it's very rare.
Oh. She's gonna, like, quietly go into the room and just sort of, Ardeth, and, like, gently try to wake her up. At a distance. I know some people don't like being woken up when they're scared. I know that.
I mean, what do you do? What do you... She's kind of hugging the covers a little tighter around herself.
Are you okay?
Yes, just give me a few minutes.
Okay. And I'll leave. And I'll leave. I'll wave, though.
Okay.
Y'all warned her about Storm and Squish, but you didn't warn her about Ardeth and Orla.
Well, we thought it was only platonic, but it seems like we were wrong.
We were wrong. And then I'm going for that new member of the crew. Bump 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 bump, and I do the knock enter. I get real close to your sleeping face.
Oh god.
Wake up! Wake up!
But is Alistair curled up like a little fox and like a tiny little donut?
Yes. He wakes up and he starts shrieking, but like how foxes shriek.
I start yelling too, but with like a big smile on my face.
What? Okay, I'm up. It's like,
It's time for breakfast, and then I'll show you around. I'll show you all the things.
I like breakfast.
Yes.
So like shaking up, like shaking up and putting my clothes.
Alistair is the one that would know about the whole dream thing, or like know about the person in my dream, right?
Yes, Alistair would.
Alright, so I can tell Alistair about this?
Yes, you can.
Hi, Alistair. So I met well, Mask didn't say hi, but I met Mask and hi.
Oh, you did? What did you do?
We just talked. I didn't physically meet them, but you know, their voice was there, which was nice.
Kind of shiftily look around.
Alistair, roll me a history check.
Alright, cool.
Or, well, you can roll history or religion. Your choice.
I was about to think back.
You get advantage as well, so...
Do what?
you get advantage.
Oh.
Okay. You basically know that Lork is what is known as a keymaster of Mask. Every Thieves Guild in every country of the Scorpion Coast has one keymaster. He's basically Mask's chosen leader of the guild for that country. Which, in the case of the Maelstrom Islands, is Lork, and he has slowly been educating you on how Mask likes things run. Which, as he says, is a bit unconventional for a chaotic neutral god, but he can make any rules he wants whenever he wants, so it kind of makes sense.
Right.
But you know that Mask basically is the god of thieves. He's the reason why every thief, every rogue knows thieves can't. He's responsible for a thief's luck. And he's basically... He doesn't manifest physically. He can't really manifest physically, except as a shadow.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, gross! As a shadow, was I in Mask in that room?
No.
That whole room was a shadow shaded area.
Not quite. It's not quite like that. It's more that.
I know. I was joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I grab one of your fluffy little paw hand things if you don't snatch it away, and I'll start physically dragging you to breakfast. Excitedly. Like there's skipping and jumping involved.
I would say the energy seems contagious, so I'll just go with it.
Heck yeah.
Also because I like food.
Food?
Jeremiah, why have you entered Ark's chamber?
Well, certainly, if someone knows where to find Storm, it's Ark.
Good morning, Jeremiah.
Good morning, Ark. I see things are running smoothly, I guess?
Yes, as I was saying to the captain, Madame Ardeth's upgrades have certainly increased my capacity.
That is good to hear. Say if it's not too much of a bother, you wouldn't happen to know where Storm is, would you?
He's currently up on deck. With Bolt.
Oh, right. Sorry to interrupt your operation.
I am here for any inquiries the crew may have, Jeremiah.
Still, you have probably more important things to do than just to chit-chat with silly old me.
It is always a pleasure to interact with my crew, Jeremiah. I was inactive for many centuries. Although I do admit, some of the upgrades Madame Ardeth got from Eden were quite fascinating.
I assume so. I only understand the barest minimum of these. things. Anyway, I have to go and get this cup up to Storm.
Of course.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help, Ark.
That's quite alright, Jeremiah.
And yeah, Jeremiah makes his way to the upper deck.
Okay.
Alright.
You make your way up this staircase and out onto the deck, which is being represented on this diagram.
Alright. So, you see Storm, but much like in the fight pit, he's not wearing his long coat or shirt. He doesn't even have Devillo on. All of his equipment is basically like just propped up here. And he's assumed a somewhat familiar combat, but it's a bit off. Like the legs are extended a bit too far, and like he's leaning a bit too far forward. This is actually Squish's combat stats. He's trying to imitate Squish's martial arts.
Aw.
But the fists are a bit, the punches are a bit too heavy, and the kicks are overextended. Like he just kicks a bit too far, a bit too high, and starts hopping backwards before he like thuds back into all of his stuff with a crash. Meanwhile, just finishing up here, Bolt is zipping back and forth, doing like fanciful like maneuvers in the air, practicing for his lady love the Phoenix for when they meet again. But if you will indulge me, I'm going to roll something to see just how good Bolt is doing. Not bad at all. He's never had to worry about courtship dances before, but he's doing okay. And now, Storm just looks up. It's like, ugh. Squish makes it seem so easy.
She had a lot of training.
Good morning, Jeremiah. I couldn't sleep very well.
Given the drinks you had last night, it seemed like you would be sleeping like a baby, but hey.
Oh, I've just had stuff on my mind is all.
Mind sharing?
If you mind sharing a cup of coffee with me, sure.
Why do you think I brought two?
Someone will take his coffee and give it a sip. I've just been thinking about what you all were saying last night. I've been thinking about it for a while, actually. I cuss like a sailor. That's probably because I am a sailor. But, yeah, Midnight isn't Bolt, and neither is Anarchy. Bolt's a fully grown, like, man. But I should probably be more careful about what I say, how I act. They're impressionable youngsters. I mean, I'm proud of my boy. And Storm just got a thumb towards Bolt through his, like, aeronautics. But, yeah, we know he's a bit full of himself. He has every right to be, but he's very full of himself.
He looks like he's trying to put on a nice display for when the time is right.
Yeah, I'm glad he is. I never thought my boy would have eyes for anyone other than himself. But there's everybody for somebody out there. Sorry, strike that. Reverse it. I mean, I never thought I'd fall in love, but here I am, the most gorgeous goblin gal in all the realms.
Indeed. There's always someone for someone.
Oh, yes.
I didn't think I would fall in love, but hey. You know me and my apartment in bed.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Orla and Ardeth. There's something between us two. I think we can all see it.
Okay, I've been completely blindsided by that, actually.
Oh?
Believe it or not, sometimes even I miss the obvious clues.
Wait, what happened?
Anarchy looked a little bit confused when she came out of that room.
Oh! I see. Things are a bit further along than I thought. But I'm happy for him. Ardeth needs somebody, especially right now.
Yeah, given that that things have been rather grim and dark. I would say grim dark, but that sounds like a place up north. After all the grim and dark things that she encountered, yeah, she needs more than just friendship.
Mm-hmm. Alright then, I'm presuming Squish is up?
Yeah, she's been wondering where you had been. Oh, and by the way, it looked like you were trying to punch the air. You were a bit sluggish, I think.
Yeah. I got these muscles and all these powers, but I'm still not entirely used to them. I figured a bit more of a controlled approach might help next time I'm in the pit.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a ranger. The way you do things is different from what Squish does as a monk.
I know that. It's just a bit weird that we can fight off gods, and yet a couple of Goliaths just wiped the floor with me.
To be honest, you just had bad luck that one time.
Yeah, maybe.
Next time you might be wiping the floor with the two of them.
Well, I hope so. It's just, I worry, Jeremiah. I do. I mean, it's not just about my ego. I want to be there to protect my family.
Yeah.
Squish, Midnight Bolt, all of you. I want to do everything I can to protect you all. And that's why it bothers me that we can fight gods, but a couple of fucking randos in a fight pit just annihilate me. That's why I've been up here since 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, maybe we should, when we're done up on the up top, and he points towards the cliff edge that leads to the plateau. When we're done there, maybe we'll head into the fighting pits, and you can show them what you're really capable of. And he gives Storm actually a pat on the shoulder.
Here's hoping, Jeremiah. Here's hoping.
Anyway, shall we go and see what the others are doing before we head out for the day?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I could use a proper breakfast. I had some jerky, but it doesn't do the job.
Yeah, I heard Ark actually now has something called Cheerios.
Cheerios?
Yeah, I don't know what those are, what Cheerios are. Anyway, we should probably get below deck.
Yes, screw it, I'll give it a try. Come on, Bolt, we're done for today.
And for brevity's sake, I would say we are all at the table, unless if anything is bound to happen there. If not, so we can possibly even skip that.
Okay. Apart from Ardeth being somewhat sheepish as she tries to get herself completely ready, you all finish up with your breakfast, collect Alistair and Anarchy from the gold pile, and make yourself ways back out into Storm Point.
Hope I didn't give you too much of a scare, Squish.
Yeah, I was just wondering where you had gone. I thought I was cuddling you, but it was a pillow.
Well, I didn't want to leave you with nothing. Bet it couldn't compare to the real thing, though.
It doesn't take you long to make your way across the docks to small
We've suddenly
boats
grown.
where, yeah, for some reason decided to increase in size. But that's digression.
Yeah.
Make your way around to where Alia's boat is. Windwalker's boat is, I should say. You kind of notice she's sat on deck. She's doing a few... sharpening up the sword that she has on the side. That she notice she doesn't carry at all times. Only when she's basically out of uniform, so to speak.
Permission to come aboard?
Certainly. Come on. She
Alright.
waits for you to... Yeah, she basically waits for you all to climb on board.
Michelle, dude?
Storm will climb aboard. Bit disarmed by the civility, but sure.
Someone
Anarchy,
had a good night's sleep.
This is the lady I've been told to be wary of, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Anarchy very solemnly boards the boat as well.
She waits for you all to get on board before opening the cabin door and basically invite you all inside.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I do not have guests often, so I can't offer you any refreshment. She makes sure to lock the door behind you as you all basically take up your seats in the small hold. She kind of sits down and just goes, right. I had the chance to talk to my contact. We need some method of, first off, breaking between planes. This point, she kind of looks to Adam and just goes, I trust your ship is capable?
I would say so, yes.
Good. The next thing we require is going to be very difficult. We require something called Aori.
You told us yesterday that the fire giants have that.
Precisely, but I think since Lady Anarchy is here, she should hear it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you two know each other, probably.
I have had the pleasure of working for the mistress for the past 2 years. I know of Miss Anarchy, but she has never actually met me face to face.
I know of her, yes. I say daintily.
But yes, the fire giants are not exactly... They're not the easiest people to get on with. Which is why there is currently problems between them and the storm giants and the cloud giants.
I forgot to ask this yesterday, but you do not have any idea why there is a tumultuous going on in the Maiden's grounds.
All I can say for certain is that the cloud giant king Agvir killed the father of the current fire giant queen. It was an honorable duel, from what I understand. It happens quite frequently, but basically something happened long after, and he fell ill. I haven't really been able to get more information than that.
You have more information than what we could dig up.
I believe that if you go to meet with the Green Glow tribe of orcs, they would be able to give you more information on what's going on.
Yeah, they're the most amicable, you said.
They are, yes. The Elder tribe, they are, well, they're a little bit more aggressive, a little more mistrusting, but...
A little more
that is-
traditionalist.
A little bit, yes. I would be careful on the Maiden's ground. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and source a few other items we will need.
So
So long as you're able to get the Aeorine, we'll be able to deal with Galore.
This is going to be fun, isn't it? Squish
It's-
says
it
with
sounds-
heavy sarcasm.
Cool.
The fun will start as soon as we get a move on.
Yeah. We should get going.
yes, I guess as they say, time waits for no one.
Exactly. It will take me a few days to get the components we will require, but my contact who has informed me of the method we will be using has been able to point me in the right direction.
Well, I guess we better not take up too much of your time then.
Indeed. She kind of unlocks the door and opens it up for you.
Very nice to meet you. And I bow or do a little. I do like a bow curtsy, and then I leave.
It is very nice to finally meet you face to face, Miss Anarchy.
If you see Miss Missy, tell her I said hi.
I shall ensure to do so.
All right, and then back to like being like solemn and stuff, and like, yes, I'm very serious.
You know, Storm's going to be a little bit extra. He's just going to curtly nod to Alia and Misty step out of the hole and back onto the dock.
Oh god, she disintegrated him! Alright.
He's safe and sound over there.
Okay,
hope
you make your
that
way.
spell slot later.
You make your way off the boat and watch as the Windwalker goes back to basically maintaining the boat for now.
Well, time for me to see this train and go on a voyage. We're off to a voyage on it, I guess.
Make your way back to the main street, past through the town square, past the inn, past these two covered markets, and into the little station.
Honestly, I just wanted her to know that I got my own tricks.
Ooh, the biggest trick of all is not letting them know you have tricks, so when you play the trick, they're extra surprised.
Yeah, but she had a knife to my throat and was really smug about it.
Like that one time, I was at Miss Missy's, and I was under the table, so they didn't even know I was there. And then that one person found a fork in their shoe when they got up later. Never even knew I was there.
Captain, I have a serious question for you.
Yes.
Do you sometimes forget all the cool shit you can do? Because I wish I remembered I could do that yesterday.
Yeah, I forget sometimes. But that's okay. It just makes it more fun in the long run of being like, oh, how do I do this?
Huh.
To be
Let's
honest,
talk about Captain herself.
they have a lot more tricks. They seem to have a few more tricks up their sleeve as well.
Yeah, but I don't see them in the service of an infinite squid.
No, instead they work for the mistress.
Anarchy, roll me a history check with advantage.
Oh boy, advantage on a history check? I might need it.
Yeah, you know that since Alia is an assassin and rogue, she's technically speaking in service to Mask as well.
Oh, cool. So are all rogues in service to Mask?
They are.
In a sense, yes. It's the thing where he doesn't demand worship or temples or priests or anything like that, but all thieves kind of are under his protection and get some of their skills from him, basically.
Ah, that makes sense. Alright. Gotta keep this all hush-hush, though, only need-to-know basis, so I'm gonna, I'll be like, oh yeah, but I'll be like, that's a me fact. That's a fact for me.
As you enter the station, you can see stood in a little platform is a small carriage, basically like a large stagecoach carriage sort of contraption.
Looks like that is the train.
Now here's the question, how do we get on it?
Have I ever been on a train before?
I would say not. No.
I mean...
none of you have, to be honest.
It is going to be terrifying, at the very least.
It's... the train's about to leave, so if you want to get on board...
Be brave, Jeremiah. Be brave.
Alright, how do I get on?
The conductor kind of just takes you over to this little door in the side, opens up for you. Goes, now the fare is 1 silver per person and 5 copper for the little one.
Is this the time Squish pretends to be a child to pay a lesser fee on a train?
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, is it?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Never mind.
No, Squish is not gonna do that.
Oh, it'd be funny.
I mean, a single gold piece basically covers everything, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'll take it out of the party funds.
Alright.
Okay. Now, I should point out, this does buy you a return trip. So, he obviously kind of takes out a ream of tickets, takes out enough for everyone. Just make sure you present them when you get on at the top.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your help.
No problem, and have a pleasant day.
Thank you.
Okay. There's a couple more minutes as a few more people get on. The conductor locks the door, basically puts on the safety lock on the door so it doesn't fall open. And you feel a jerk as the carriage starts to move
I
towards this.
immediately, at the first jerk, latch on to the first most still physical object or person.
I was going to say you
Hilarious
have seats, so
It would be hilarious if it was Storm because Squish should be on the other arms like,
Jeremiah actually put his hands into his seat. He's grabbing his seat because he doesn't know what exactly is going on with him. It's his first train ride, after all.
it's a pretty gentle slope. The cliffs are basically 45 degrees, but this slope is kind of built out a little bit more, so it's a bit more of a gradual, sort of a 25-degree angle. So it's not
still clenching.
you feel yourself, yeah. You feel yourself
Because
sliding in the seat a little. Sliding back in the seat a little, but...
Yeah, how do they man? I mean, if we go any faster, I fear someone's neck might break.
You're only
I
going
heard-
about 6 miles an hour, so...
Too fast.
Jeremiah, we can walk faster than this. But on the plus side, we don't have to walk this.
Yeah.
Cost of our organs?
This is weird.
You're holding up okay?
At least someone agrees with me.
It takes about 10 minutes to reach the top of the cliffs, at which point you're pulled into another platform. Conductor comes along, opens up and goes, "Okay, everyone off, please."
Jeremiah jumps to his feet and makes his way out as quickly as possible. Yeah, his fight or flight response is kicking in, though he's not raging, fortunately.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. It was a bit jumpy at the start there. How are you doing, Squish?
I'm okay. That was just weird.
It's what I imagine riding a dragon will hopefully feel like.
Squish glances to Anarchy. Glances to Midnight. Ah, close enough.
You make your way out of the station. As you do so, you notice the church temple to the left. A little bit of housing, and as you walk your way towards the gate, you notice the rather impressive-looking castle here.
Ooh.
2 guards stood outside. It's clear that visitors aren't really allowed here. At least not without reason. As you go past, you make your way towards the gate, you see 2 similar guards. And they just go, can I ask where you're going?
Inside,
Or rather, outside.
a direction.
Well, be careful out there. The animals are a bit friskier than usual.
Aye, we've been informed.
Yeah, I reckon one of the you-know-whats is having a bit of a party in there. So just be careful, okay?
Will
Thank
do,
you
sir.
for the word of warning.
Yeah, no problem. We kind of hold the gate open for you, and you all make your way outside on Stormcrown Island itself,
Well,
and find yourself in the Maiden's grounds.
Now here's a question. Do we know you know what? Because there's a lot of factors at play here.
I mean, what season is it? Don't tell me it's season 5.
I would say that, given that this place is known as the hunting ground of the gods, you got a pretty good idea of what's waiting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Storm,
Hi.
make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy, this is
Right
boy.
out the gate, we got issues.
Hang on, my character sheet has gone a bit weird. Thank you, Roll20. Wisdom saving throw. Watch me roll garbage. I was joking, game.
You suddenly feel a strong urge to head northeast towards this forest. It's a strong, almost uncontrollable urge.
Oh yeah.
Storm, where are you going?
I'm heading to the woods, to the forest. I gotta go there. We gotta go there.
Reasoning.
Okay.
Why do we
Yeah.
gotta go there? I want to hear this fantastic tale. What inside information do you have? Are you actually from here? Were you lying to me before?
No, I'm Chaucer born and bred. Well, technically I was born at sea, but... No, The woods. The mages grounds themselves. They call me there. I have to go there.
Is that direction the way we're supposed to be going? I don't know where the orcs are.
Can I survival the best way to go?
Well, Storm's already going on ahead, so...
I guess we're going this way then.
Okay.
Were we
It
told
doesn't
what
take-
direction to go to get to the orcs?
You are not.
Wandering blindly to find them. Okay, let's go!
Well, I don't know if Storm's headed that way. I just know I got to go to the woods.
You make your way into the woods, and I would like you to roll me a survival.
Okay,
Everyone?
21.
And another wisdom save, please.
Hey!
You find tracks. Very big tracks. And you follow them.
Oh yes, this is fun.
As you continue following them, you feel an energy within you that you've never felt before. But at the same time, something seems to be missing.
Storm?
Getting closer! I'm getting closer, Jeremiah! I don't know what I'm missing.
And just trying to think of what ranger ability that allows you to sense where things are.
That'll be primeval awareness.
Yes. Roll me a straight wisdom check.
Okie doke. Nat 20.
You're suddenly aware that that ability is no longer working in this place.
So, primeval awareness does not work.
No, it does not. At least, it doesn't work for any of the animals here. People outside of the party.
Ooh. Something's changed, something's different. My primeval senses are all out of whack. So everything's different here.
I mean, even you are acting a little
You know, Seph,
off.
for fun,
Yeah.
and because it's now become a plot point, Storm's gonna try to use primeval awareness, and, you know, he's gonna look for dragons, because we know there's a dragon about.
The only dragon that you can sense is Midnight.
But aside from that, like, nothing out of the ordinary when I use primeval awareness.
You're just getting what is basically background static.
Yeah.
You're tuned into the dead channel.
Roll me... I'll tell you what, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Should we be concerned about Storm, or is this like normal behavior that I haven't noticed?
It feels off.
Oh, you got lucky on that one. Natural one on that one. You realise that this is a hunting ground,
Yep.
and primeval awareness is cheating.
I get it. Primeval awareness would be cheating. I got to use my own skills, my own senses, yes.
I haven't seen him that excited before.
Yeah, he's practically crouching down and he's close to on all fours by this point, guys.
I'll also point out, Storm, that while you were in the Maiden's ground, to make up for this, you have advantage on all perception checks.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of which, I would like you to make me one now, please.
Oh no.
A perception check.
Yep.
Okay, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. 18.
With that, you realise that the tracks have just ended, and you can hear a soft, bellowing noise slowly starting to get angrier.
Where are you, my quarry? Come to...
As you notice, you're in a clearing with 4 Triceratops.
Should we restrain Storm?
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Storm, Storm, it seems you've bitten off a bit more than you can chew.
How these are nothing compared to me!
So you give me 1 moment while I just... Red. Blue.
This is fun.
Someday I shall
Green.
learn to have Midnight Sheet open.
Let's just roll initiative
Seems
for
like
the
a
trike.
wise idea. Wow, that was a
Well-
lot of initiatives really fast.
2.
I just really hope they count in the turn order. Which hasn't been
We-
opened yet.
I just
Yes,
hope our
something else, so
hunt-
do I.
Well, it's not been opened yet, but it still adds it on, so...
Good.
I hope our
Sometimes
hunt
it
isn't
does.
interrupted by some
Roll Johnny is
randos.
finicky.
I'll kill.
That's true. Okay, just roll
Not
harder.
worry.
Okay. I should just put everyone into order and change the music.
Gonna try to pull up all the daggers I have and see what's going on.
I was a bit too dark, that one. Sorry about this. This is all the new music, so... Apologies.
I was
Okay.
saying, it's not angels we've heard on high. And yet,
Nope.
I can identify some fairly quickly. No, I'm not listening to your whine.
I'll go with this one.
Okay, there's one of my awesome daggers. Now, where are you, Seasting? Was that you? Oh,
No.
heck yeah.
Okay. First up is Midnight.
Okay, first off, Midnight feels very tiny, so he's first going to fly about 30 feet up in the air. And
Okay.
then he's gonna look at his mama, and he's gonna cast a spell on his mama. Squish is
Okay.
now 5.5 feet tall.
Okay.
Storm would be aroused, but he's kind of, like, mad right now.
He's in hunter-killer mode.
Yeah.
So I'll mark in the little green circle for you that he's 30 feet in the air, and give him the little flight icon.
Okay.
Essentially, he is not gonna be down on the ground with the big stompy things.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to do?
For the moment, no, that's it.
Okay. Jeremiah?
What to do, what to do.
Looks like Alistair is not in the turn order.
Alistair, what did you roll for?
16.
16, right, 1 second.
Thank you, Jurnis.
Okay, I should just drag that up turn order. Here we go. Okay. Jeremiah?
So, the dinosaurs are looking like they're going to be attacking. Am I mistaken in that perception?
Yes, they are going to attack.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna rage against the dinosaur.
Rage
Okay.
against the machine.
No, they're not machines after all. And I'm metaphorically going to lock horns with green
Okay.
by giving a nice smack with you know what? Yeah. I think the Mastex will do fine.
That will not hit, I'm afraid. Oh, I got
Well,
rage advantage, doesn't it?
Rage does not
No, you're
that
thinking
case-
of reckless
Look.
attack. That will give
Yeah.
Jeremiah advantage.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah, 10
not
does
going
not
for. I'm not going for reckless attack. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, 10 does not hit.
Well, in that case, yeah, I know what
100.
I know what I'm doing.
70. Roll me a d4.
Oh! I stopped my toe.
Yeah.
toe.
You basically take 2 swings where you over egg it, and as you basically go down and turn your ankle a little, you take 4 bludgeoning damage. Next up.
Wait a second, because I'm raging.
Okay, yeah, you'll take
Yeah.
half then.
Yeah. I get to add 2
Okay.
again.
Next up
It
is
happens
Squish.
to all of us, Jeremiah.
Okay, Squish, you're up.
Okay.
Big
Squish
Goblin.
is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Basically going to run behind this thing. And
Okay.
pop.
That hits.
Plus 1d4 for the enlarge.
Okay, so that's 10 so far.
And then flurry of blows.
Okay. That hits. That hits.
And for the enlarge.
Okay. So that would be 22.
And I would like it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
No,
Dexterity.
not dex.
Con?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. 14.
Meets it, beats it. Okay then. And last attack. Pop.
That hit. Actually, no, 11 does not hit.
Darn. Oh well, I am confident I done a sufficient amount of damage this time.
Yeah, you knackered this Triceratops up fairly good. It's still going, but yeah, definitely felt those punches. Next up is Storm.
Hi! So, a more rational Storm would, flank with his, green goblin gal over there. Gorgeous that she is. But this is not a rational Storm. This is Hunter Storm. And these are his quarry. So, he is going to go and pull out Devillo and square off against this motherfucker. Basically,
Okay.
laughing maniacally, going, if the gods had wanted you to live, they wouldn't have created me!
Go for it.
First things first. Bonus action, Hex.
Okay.
Disadvantage on Dex. The saving throws and the like. Okay. Now he's gonna make his swing with Devillo. Oh no!
You know what I want.
D100.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus!
Well, if you cut yourself, Devillo will
You
go left.
try to basically swing this impale Devillo straight through the Triceratops skull, directly in the middle between the 3 points. But you kinda can't get within reach, you just miss.
Ah.
Next up, it is Alistair's turn.
Yay! Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to... Oh, I can't move my token, I just realized.
1 second.
Sorry.
No, it's alright, you should... There we go, that should allow you to move.
5, 10, 15...
This time we don't
So-
fight with Alistair, so...
Gotcha. Okay, so I want to go in front of this guy over here.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And if I can. Well, I guess it depends, because he would actually be facing me, right? Because I'm in front.
Yeah, he'll be facing you.
Can I take another movement to, like, go around behind him and try to stab him?
You want to stab him in the butt?
So long as you've got enough movement to do it, yeah.
Okay, or can I try and jump on top of him?
If you want to do that, it's an athletic. Actually, acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep, you're able to leap onto his back.
Yeah.
I will count that as a bonus action.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and then I'm gonna, I guess, stab him behind the horns with my dagger.
Okay. You'd like to roll it for me, please? That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. I would say you don't get the sneak attack because you basically jumped onto his face and run over his frill. But yeah,
Okay.
you do 8 damage to him.
Okay, yay!
But it does mean that you are now unable to be hit by him.
Okay.
So a little bit of column A, little bit of column B.
Okay, yay!
Next up is Red. Red is going to glare at the kitty in front of him and attack. There's a 17 hit.
Nope.
Okay, he misses. Samael, your turn.
Okay. Up here, expand. 10, 15, 20, 25. Go help Small. Where? Piss off. Anyways, go help Squish here.
Okay.
And go to. Ooh, I can. Okay, I'll do that later. Actually, do that right. Do something real quick. Okay, it's 1d lightning. Okay. No, not there. Okay, let's see if this rolls. Well, I'm sure that 7 won't hit.
No, the 7 will not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, but let me test something real fast here. Okay, it works. That's my special anyways.
I'm gonna say I'll let you re-roll that since it was a test. I'll be a kind of benevolent DM. 17 hit, 25 hits. Sorry. So that's 8, 9, 17. Yep, you just bring your mace around, clobber it in the shield, the frill, and you feel the spark of lightning travel from the mace and into the Triceratops as you hear a familiar chuckle.
Oh.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. I'll summon it, at least.
Okay, just 1 second. Just pop that there.
That's where I was going to put it. You're good.
Okay. You have control. And I'm afraid that 6 does not hit.
Yeah.
Next up is Bolt.
Hi. Right, so Bolt is understandably a little concerned regarding Cat Dad's change in behavior, and he was rather like torn between going and helping Storm and Squish, and he's actually kind of floating back and forth. But the moment like Sammy rushed over to help Squish, like that made it a whole lot easier for him. So Birdie Boy is going to swoosh on over here and flank the Triceratops with Cat Dad, and he's going to start tearing at him with those talons of his.
Okay.
16.
That hits.
Hooray! Nice. 9 points of
Excellent.
damage.
9 points of damage.
And that's Bolt's turn.
Okay, next up is... Let's see who that one is. That would... 1 second. Next up is not Bolt, it is Green. Green's going to look to Jeremiah.
Quick question. Between like Storm blowing a spell slot to flex on Isla, or at least a try to, was there like a short rest involved between then and now, would you say?
I would class the trip up the mountain, trip up the cliff as a short rest.
That's what I thought, so that spell slot is replenished. Thank you.
It's spell slots back with a short rest.
The beauty of being a warlock, baby.
Yep.
Oh, yes, Warlock. I keep forgetting
Yeah.
you took a... You
Green
that.
is going to... Sorry, ignore that. That shouldn't be a stomp. That should be a go. Jeremiah, does a 16 hit?
I may have heard
Oh.
a telltale sign of Kork dozing off.
Oh no. Cock!
Yep.
Sorry about it. Sorry. Yeah. What did I miss?
Does 16 hit you?
No.
Are you okay, darling?
Right.
Yeah, just a little exhausted.
Aw.
Oh. Next up, it is Clay. He basically looks around, looks on Ardeth. He's gonna lumber towards Ardeth and attempt to go her. That definitely hit. You watch as Ardeth base one of the horns straight through the shoulder.
Oof.
28 piercing damage. I just need to work this out.
Oh crap, I forgot to update my hit points in roll 20. I was like, why do I have so little health?
Yeah.
There
That's
we
what
go.
happens.
Sorry.
Don't you worry about it. After all, you're not starting to doze off.
At least you have a
Okay,
reason
it's
to be
now
dozing off. I would fall asleep midday, no reason.
Naps are awesome.
Naps are awesome. My sister takes it like an hour one every day.
Okay, it's Ardeth's turn now. And I just need to work this out. Let's see.
I saw how much damage she was dealt and I went, there's no way I have that much health.
Wisdom saving throw.
Was I added to
So I
the
need to
turn
make-
order?
Yeah, you should be in there.
Anarchy.
She's not.
Right, what did Anarchy roll?
Going up. I'm not too far, I think.
10.
Yep, 10.
10.
Right, okay. So,
I don't
1
mind
second.
coming after everybody at the very last.
Oh, no, you can go after Ardeth.
Oh, cool. Move over,
Yes,
Triceratops. There's a new turn in town.
Okay. 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 Ardeth is just going to glare at this Triceratops. And she's going to unleash Frost Fingers at level. Oh, it's not allowed me to choose the level. Doesn't matter anyway. It takes 11 points of cold damage. Basically, she's grabbed onto the horn while it's still in her shoulder.
Ah!
And she's going to activate her Blade Dance.
You said activate her, and my mind went trap card. I don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh!
There's just no way that we can win. He's got an epic beast.
Oh god.
Okay, next up is Anarchy, since we kind of skipped over.
Alright. I'm going to take my movement 5, 10, or I could probably make that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm flanking it from behind. And am I allowed to get a stealth attack on it, or because it saw me go around it, or is it just focused on Ardeth?
Yeah, it's focused on Ardeth since she's kind of hanging off its horn.
Alright, it's time to duo dagger this, and I forgot how I'm supposed to do it because I know I don't have like actual in D&D Beyond. I don't have actual things that work for the daggers I have.
No worries, I'm just going to double check it under the listing.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty sure I just roll normal for the sting and add a D4.
Yeah, it's add 1d4, roll regularly, then add 1d4. Shard's Bane is 1d6, so...
Okay, so dagger, 1d... Hit with the dagger!
Okay, that hits. So
and then I add a d4.
Yeah. So 1 second while I work this out, that's 27.
And how do I do the Shard's Bane? Do I just roll a d20 for that one?
Yeah, just roll a d20. Like a regular, roll like a regular dagger, and then you'll just add 2 to whatever you roll.
Oh, roll a regular dagger?
Yeah,
sorry.
just roll a regular dagger, we'll add 2 to it, and then... Okay, so that's... we call that 7 piercing damage, 14, and 1d4.
And 1d4.
17.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, you do pretty good damage to this Triceratops.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Next up is Midnight.
Okay. The meaty is going to flutter over here.
Okay.
And he's actually going to go here. And he's going to open his little maw and go...
Okay. So that's a DC 11 dex save for blue, so... Yeah, he... beats it, I'm afraid. I don't know how that happened, but there we go. So that is 8 damage. Next up, is there anything else Midnight would like to do?
That's pretty much all he can do. He's still staying about 30 feet up in the air where it can't reach him.
Okay. Jeremiah, your turn. I don't know.
Well,
that hits. So that's 19 damage.
and
That definitely hits. So let's see now. That's
26 points of damage in addition.
no, it's 27 points of damage.
Yeah, I can't count. Sorry.
Yeah, 27 points of damage.
Yeah. You and I, my friend. You and I. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, next up is Squish.
Alright, give me a sec. The moment I stood up and looked away. Okay. Squish is going to continue punching it in the butt.
Okay.
Poke.
That hits.
With the extra.
Yeah, so that's -7.
And then flurry of blows.
That hits. That definitely hits.
And then the 2 extra.
So let's see, that's 14, 25.
And I would like it to make me a... I lose it every damn time. Where is it?
A strength, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, strength for a Triceratops. That's an 8. It fails.
Okay. No, it wasn't strength, it was dexterity, sorry.
Dex. Right,
Well,
one
technically it
second.
failed. Squish could now push it 15 feet.
Yeah. It fails either way because it got an 11.
Then it is prone.
Okay, yeah. You catch it on the hip in just the right spot, and it crumples.
And last hit.
Is there anything else you'd like to strike? Yeah, that hits.
And add the extra 1d4.
11. Yeah, but you basically killed it. You just hear a soft, a low as it goes down.
Okay.
Next
and
up.
With her movement, she's then going to go 5, 10, 15,
Yep.
20, 25. Get over here.
Okay, next up is Storm. And now Big Goblin Wife is helping you.
Not sure how I feel like that right now, but hey. Storm is a bit preoccupied.
You are still like a foot taller than her, so...
Yeah. Oh, that! You were referring to that? Oh yeah, Storm likes that. Doesn't like her bustling in on his kill though.
The family that slays together stays together.
Yeah, you tell that to him. Anywho, Storm is all like, "Struggle all you lad, either way you'll make a fine trophy." And he goes swinging with Devillo again.
You just hear
Right.
Anarchy go, yeah, in the background.
25 hits.
Cool.
That's
So 18
18
points
points
of
damage.
damage, and I will make that a coordinated attack with Bolt. So
Okay.
now he gets an attack.
Okay. That hits.
For 11 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, and I forgot to roll the hex damage.
Indeed you did.
For 4 points of necrotic.
4 points of damage.
That's his turn.
Okay. Next up is Alistair.
I think I'm just going to stab it again.
Okay.
Mm,
25 hits.
Yay.
To be fair, when rogue stab, you might as well say, "I call down the wrath of God."
Well, mask.
True.
Okay, you could roll damage, please.
Yes, it might roll sneaky again. Yeah, I don't know how to roll without the sneak attack.
Don't worry about it. To be honest, you've still got a sneak attack because it's kind of concentrating on Ardeth, so... You're hanging on its back, she's hanging off its face. So, yeah, you basically plunge your dagger straight into the sweet spot, and it crumples.
Yes! Victory for Alistair! And you other guys too.
One moment to clear the
Bloody hell.
One moment to try and clear the turn order. Actually, I can wait. Next up is Red. Let's see, scoot him back up because I accidentally deleted him. Yeah, Red is going to look at the big kitty, and he's going to have a go. Does a 15 hit? 16? No. Okay, 16 misses. Next up is Samael.
You just live for my amusement.
Okay, let's see.
He
Got
thought he
two
was wrong.
left.
He was wrong.
Let's see if I have it in 2025. There. And you know, I did not know you could edit the base weapons. There we go.
Yeah,
You can edit the base weapons. I'd love to know
yeah.
to do that.
It's on roll 20, not D&D Beyond, I'm afraid.
Drat.
Yeah, you could basically tweak it and like for Saturday night's game for Sildra, I have edited like 6 different versions of Unarmed Strike for regular one and for or 5 Dragon Breath. So, as to your question, Adja, the colourful bits are bone, like a skin sort of.
Mm.
But yeah, Samael. I'm afraid that 7. Actually, no, I'll let you have advantage because you're flanking. I'll let you have. Yeah, you can roll damage. Final Squirrel hits for 6 damage.
Then divide and
You hear the
conquer.
dog barking?
I'll send my mace down. Down there.
Okay, you can roll it, please.
Oh, might have to put myself on push to talk. Aquila's being mean.
Don't worry. 17 will hit, and that's 10 damage.
Oh.
Okay,
I like to think each time.
next up.
I like to think each time my spiritual weapon hits, it just goes boom.
Oh yeah.
It's force damage.
Okay, Bolt.
Bolty Boy's turn. So straightforward for the bolt. He's just gonna take a. Well, he's just gonna rip and tear. 17.
That hits.
Fantastic. For 8 points of slashing
For
damage.
8 slashing.
And that's his turn.
Next up, it is Green.
Have
He's
at thee.
panicking a little, so I'm just going to make a quick check. Yeah, he's fine. So he's going to try and gorge her. Just 11 hit.
Both
That's
in
enough.
and out of character. No.
Next up, it's
He's held
Anarchy.
back by the horns.
Okay. Next up is Anarchy. This Triceratops in front of you is dead. Alistair is on its back, and Ardeth is still impaled on its horn.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna. I'll go ahead and take out my crossbow and just shoot at the one that Jeremiah's fighting over there.
Okay. That will hit, and that is 15 points of damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I'm good leaning near this giant corpse. It's good cover, you know?
Okay. It's now Ardeth's turn, and I just have to make... Yeah, she manages to prise herself off the horn. She's going to take a quick decision, and he's going to cast Ray of Frost at the one Jeremiah is fighting. So, bring up the sheet. And that will hit for 6 points of damage. Okay, there we go, 6 points of damage. Jurnis.
Sorry, distracted. I had my mic muted. Okay. So, little Minnie. Ardeth did she pull herself off the horn? Or is she still stuck?
Yeah, she's free from the horn.
Oh my. Okay.
She's no longer horned.
Minnie glances over here. Thinks they've got it in
Yep.
hand, so he's gonna fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, because he can fly that far. And he's gonna try and help Uncle Jeremiah. So he's gonna duck down and he's gonna go bite and claw.
Okay. That hits. Both those hit. So that's 9, 15. Yeah, he just gets into the sweet spot under the chin, and this Triceratops is dead. Is there anything else Midnight would like to do?
Flutter about and do a little strut in the air.
Okay, next up is Jeremiah.
It's a good thing that Jeremiah is here, not some bitter old man from Tuesday's game. Jeremiah makes his way over here.
Yep.
After petting Midnight on a little bit, as much as possible, and then missing.
Yeah,
possibly.
that up, right?
Yeah, no one exactly opposite of me.
That will hit.
Well, that'll nearly be 9 points of damage.
Yeah, you do 9 points of damage. Next up is Squish.
Okay. How bad is this thing looking?
Looking pretty bad.
Squish is going to hold her attack action. If Storm doesn't kill it on his turn, she's then going to take it down.
Okay.
So she's
Storm.
basically holding her attack to see if her hubby can get the killing blow first.
Oh, this is going to be a fun turn. So, Storm, who we have established is not quite in his right mind. Okay. He's basically going to go, "Hey, this is my kill! You had yours, this one's mine! Mine!" And he's actually going to use a bonus
That
action.
hits.
Huh? I didn't roll for shit.
Wait, fine. Never mind.
Oh, no. This turn is more interesting. So he is actually going to cast Misty Step, and Misty Step on top of the Triceratops.
Okay. Which means you get advantage.
Oh, no. It gets even weird. It gets even sillier. And then he's going to cast, centered on himself, Darkness.
Okay.
So a 15...
Fuck is he doing?
So, yeah. Hang on, let me change that tint. That's better.
Oh, you are trying to eat the scenery and the theatre now, and the entire quarter. Okay.
So here's the thing. None of you can see in magical darkness, but Storm can. But that's his turn for now.
Okay. Next up is Alistair.
Squish
I
can't
want-
see her target, so I'm going to assume that her held action doesn't proc.
It does not, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Now here's a
Can
fun
I-
game. Can anyone figure out the demented logic at work here?
If no one
Can I-
can see it, no one can steal it.
Bingo. Sorry for interrupting, Arja.
You're fine. I was gonna say, can I just sit on the top of the corpse and just watch? What's
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Next up is Red. He's going to make a strength throw to try and shake you off, Storm. So if you can make a strength save, please.
Of course. Where's my character sheet? There's my character sheet. 27.
Controlling the matter
Yeah,
well.
it shakes and shakes, but it can't get you loose. Next up is Samael.
Watching the
see.
first ever version of like that bull ride
like
you
that.
find by bars.
Absolutely.
Move next to and beat down with the mace again. 21.
Nope, you're in darkness. So you
Okay.
have disadvantage. So I'm afraid it doesn't hit.
Oh, never mind then.
The player apologizes, but the character is literally out of his mind right now.
Next up is Bolt.
Bolt can't see either.
No, he can't. Shame that, isn't it? But yeah, Bolt's Oh, wait. Magic missile. But, that you can see. Oh, no, he wouldn't be able to see at all, would he?
No,
So that's not going to work.
can't see the target, won't it?
No, okay. Then Bolt can only do what he can do, and that is go with his talons. Holy shit. Not bad, son.
Okay. That will hit for 8 damage, since he has some slightly better awareness of where it is based on where you are, I would say.
Yeah.
Next up is Anarchy.
Sorry, I have to go in between this and the other thing. So I'm gonna it seems that Storm really wants this to be his thing, and there's 3 more other people around him. I'm gonna go check on Ardeth because she just got stabbed with a horn, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Roll. You have to move close to make a check, but once you move next to her, I would like a medicine check, please. Yeah, you can see this horn went straight through her shoulder. You could probably you could basically put your finger through the hole.
Are you okay, Ardeth? Do you need help? I can. Okay.
I could do some assistance.
Okay, I'm gonna try 1 second, and I go into my bag and I pull out that healing potion that I picked up ages ago that I never used.
Okay.
I don't know how much a potion heals for at all. I think it was just a regular healing potion or a greater healing potion, one of those.
I think it was a greater. So, greater
Alright.
healing potion.
I'm gonna hand that off to her.
Okay. She's going to take it, and I'll just double check on the greater healing potion. That greater healing potion, that's 44 plus 4, so Ardeth will heal herself for 16 points of damage. Next,
Looking
that's all.
better.
Yeah, she's looking a lot better. You can kind of watch as the wound starts closing on its own. Midnight, your turn.
Okay. He's gonna turn around. He was all gearing up to go and fight the other thing, but no, he can't see the other thing. So he's gonna plop down here, and land on the ground, and look a little confused and sad. I took off the wrong icon. There we are. And I don't know why I'm looking at his spells. He can't heal.
Is that his turn?
Pretty much, yeah. He can't see it, so he can't attack it. So he's just got to plop
Okay.
next to Ardeth.
Okay, next up is Jeremiah.
Jeremiah will blindly attack the darkness.
Okay.
However, because he understands that he could now hurt anyone, he's going to go unarmed. I assume that misses with its 11.
I'm afraid so.
Alright, second 16.
That hits for 7 points of damage.
Yeah. I'm just tenderizing here.
Next up is Squish.
Storm? You okay, honey?
I got it! I don't need Jeremiah to tenderize it for me!
Okay. She's just going to stand there looking confused. Because it is dark, she doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. Storm.
Hi. So
Your turn?
yeah, straightforward turn. You know what's coming. Slashies.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
So that's 19 points of damage overall, and we got Hex for 6. Very nice.
I want to do this.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Still wants to start hacking his thing's head off with Devillo, with all the gusto he can muster.
Okay. I just want to ask, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay, that's good to know. As you start trying to hack the head of this Triceratops, you are suddenly bonked across the back of the head and are unconscious.
Okay.
The darkness around you fades.
I got that.
Okay, I'll just delete the Triceratopses. As behind you...
Random ladies over
That's
here.
the... Those are the wrong NPCs. 1 second. Because I rolled odds or evens to see which of these groups appeared. Yeah, if they'd appeared, you would have known about it. As stood over the now unconscious Storm are 2 men in hooded robes and a woman in between them. The one who knocked Storm out.
Are we still in the turn order?
No, combat has finished.
Any particular reason you knocked him out?
You mean
attack
apart from the
us?
fact he was going... You mean apart from the fact that he was dangerous?
Yeah, kind of noticed that he was going a little bit loopy.
Precise.
Squish like standing over him to defend him right now.
It happens with all range. Simple, all ranges are affected by the green wrath.
Green wrath.
Yes,
I
it
just
happens
suggested that,
with
like, restrain him.
Believe me, it was quicker just to do this. But where are my manners? My name is Lorna Gravier. And I am something of a new resident of these parts.
Huh.
And you can stop this green thingy.
Yes. You watch as she kind of mutters a little incantation, and what appears to be shoots come from Storm's ears and then fade.
Nice.
The Green Wrath is an effect of the hunting god. It causes all rangers to become somewhat berserk.
Still, we
Storm,
took down a few Triceratops. I mean,
Yes,
Even
it was
so,
rather...
I do wish you'd ask permission before you knock out any of my crewmates.
I apologize. But as I said, it was rather necessary for me to immobilize him.
hey, Storm.
What happened? Where am I?
Oh God, Storm,
What's
you're
the
so
lo-
small now.
what's the last thing you remember?
That's a good question, Seph. How do I remember?
You remember everything up till you got bonked on the head.
I remember everything. The hunt, my quarry. It was really intense.
The fact that you got a little bonkers.
Yeah, but I was having fun.
You were having fun. You were having fun telling me that I don't need to tenderize your quarry.
Well, you didn't. I had it entirely in hand.
Could have gone the other way.
You missed a lot.
That's not fair. He missed once. I missed once, Captain Anarchy. Once.
The Green Wrath should not affect you much now.
What shouldn't affect me?
The Green Wrath, it is a side effect affecting all rangers who enter these woods.
Oh, that would explain why primeval awareness felt all wacky.
Medi, what's wrong?
You just see Midnight is growling at this woman.
Medi. So he's gonna.
Calm down, boy. Calm down.
Hmm.
Calm down, Millie.
Such dear little creatures, aren't they?
Insight.
I don't think you need to insight.
Want to know what
Ooh.
her dentist Squish is immediately untrusting of this woman.
Anarchy, I'm sorry, even with the natural one, you don't really notice. You're kind of still preoccupied with Ardeth.
Oh yeah,
Squish.
I'm between the
Squish
new
and Storm.
And
Squish and
Jeremiah.
Storm. You realise that this woman has an unusual look in her, unusual gleam in her eye as she looks at Midnight. And Storm, you notice her eyes, to you at least, seem to be glowing green.
Squish is gonna make a quick intelligence check because she has a sneaky suspicion she knows what this woman is. Is she a dragon?
Yeah, she's a dragon.
Yeah, you've got it. She's a dragon.
I mean, Jeremiah figured that out without having to rely on his intelligence.
Well, yeah, the player knew, but whether or not Squish figured it out is another matter. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I gotta get going. Sorry.
Okay.
No worries. No worries.
Bye.
Too late, Lord.
Bye.
Bye. Had fun. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Alright, see you next week, Lizzie. We nearly done anyway, so.
Yep.
Let's just say Mitty doesn't really like his... I like the bigger versions of his kind.
No.
Oh, so you've already encountered something like me.
When she says something like me, Squish kind of like just points at midnight.
You've encountered nothing like me. At this point, everyone can see the eyes going.
I wouldn't be so certain.
And what did that fool Wukronid tell you?
I think
Considering he was supposed to be my jailer, he did a pretty poor job, I think you'd agree.
Well, sometimes people sneak away. Especially those who see everything as fun and games.
That is true. I do admit, watching your little kitty there devour that Triceratops was most enjoyable.
Oh.
But I have done you a favor. The green wrath will no longer affect you. So consider this my gracious boon.
I suppose there's no way around it. I really should be grateful. So thank you.
Indeed. I shall see you all later. Have fun. And by the way, continue northwest of here towards the lake. You will find the orcs there.
Well,
Why are you
someone's
gonna help
good.
us?
Because I know that you cannot do anything to stop me. Why would Wukronid himself come here if he wasn't coming here to deal with me personally?
So you're just playing with us.
She likes to play with her food.
Exactly. Besides, why are you complaining? It helps you out, and I've more than assisted you today. We shall meet again.
Suspicious.
Farewell. You watch as she takes a step back towards the tree, and both she and her cultists vanish inside it.
I hate to admit it, but for a moment there, I was very much just like her. Playing with my food.
You can't deny that you're at least somewhat related to a cat.
Well, no, why would I do that? Tabaxi are proud of their, feline heritage.
Yes.
Storm still prone on the ground, or did he get up?
Let's just say he's getting up now. So if you want to help, you're welcome to.
Big Squish is going to offer her hand down to him.
When did you grow?
It's one of Midnight's spells.
Heavy Kabista, what happened to Ardeth?
Triceratops decided to impale me on its horn, and it got quite far through. Anarchy failed. Luckily, Anarchy had a potion. I should be okay.
You sure?
Yes, just give me a moment to rest.
Look, if you need another potion, I have 2 potions around.
No,
somewhere here.
it's all right, Jeremiah. I'll be fine.
Look, I just don't want you to get hurt.
I'll be fine. I've had worse than this. Besides, we need to find this orcish village.
Still.
And with that, we shall leave it there for this week.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, play of the game.
Aw,
I don't know.
I don't know. Did we have any spectacular ones?
Personally, I want to go with Alistair getting that killing blow on the Triceratops.
Yeah, that is, I believe, actually a very great milestone for the character.
Get in on the fight, killing something that's like 200 times his size.
Yeah.
Mighty
Fail of the game.
Me dozing off.
Storm succumbing.
At least I didn't fall asleep until the game was over.
That's true. That's true. Any thoughts, theories, ideas?
You want to
Dragon
fall?
lady's scary.
We've dealt with Nikavod. We'll deal with her.
Here's my fault. Playing Mad Hunter Storm was fun.
Yeah, and then I chewed the scenery and the entire theater. And
I
then
told you that.
and then you up the ante and chew out the entire theater.
Yeah, I
square.
told you I had a way to get. I told you I had a way to get you where I needed you to go to.
I loved it. It was fun.
So, we've already had.
Rex saying apparently fail of the game is various players eating their mics.
Yeah.
I'm not eating my mic. I'm far away. Now I'm eating my mic.
So we've all had a good night from Lizzie. Going down the rest of the list, it's a good night from Kork,
Good night.
a good night from Icy,
Good night, everyone.
a good night from Jurnis,
Good night, everybody.
a good night from Aja,
good night.
a good night from Kubar,
Good night, everybody. And green raff or no green raff, the hunt never ends!
and last but not least, it's a good night from me. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.